Hello everyone, welcome. This is Feline Intuition 1111. Okay, this is going to be a collective reading. Let's see what messages want to come out. You've already got reconciliation, seduction, dirty laundry, and independence. Okay. Someone could be wanting to reconcile with you. They could be watching you and there's gossip. Let's see what else. What other messages for the collective? What other messages? Obsession. Someone constantly thinks about you. Comparison, stalking, keeps photos and screenshots. This could be an ex, partner, current partner, family member, friend, foe, or karmic. What other messages for the collective? Someone close to you has eyes for your boo. Envy, wanting what you have, smiling in your face, but doing you dirty behind your back. And you have union. So yeah, there's definitely somebody watching, obsessing. Could be because you're independent. They're wondering why you're not focusing on them. Let's see what's going on. What are the messages for the collective? Yeah, gossip, rumors, nosy, sipping. Somebody's talking. We'll see what's going on. Waves, emotion, worry, fear. Longing, missing you. Let's talk, reunion. You have smell the roses. Slow down, take some you time, get out in nature. Somebody is definitely thinking about you, watching, wanting to speak. But there could be some reason why you're distancing from them. There could be something that is bothering you about the situation that's making you distant or have worry. Let's see. What are the messages for the collective? What are the messages for the collective? Ace of Cups. Someone definitely wanting a new beginning for sure. For some of you, you may even have another person who's obsessed. Like a admirer. Someone who's asking about you, inquiring. Two of Swords. The Empress. King of Swords in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. Some of you could decide to pursue somebody else, or somebody thinks that you are, because you have the Lovers in reverse. Could be dealing with a Gemini. You got Libra as well. Someone is being indecisive and also asking for advice when it comes to you. I feel like you're freeing yourself from this situation because there's, again, something about the situation that could be bothering you, to where you're wanting to distance yourself, something about you wanting to focus on your stability. But I see this person coming towards you, or somebody is, with this Knight of Cups. Who's the Knight of Cups? Who's the Knight of Cups? Ugh. Okay, some of you have a manipulative person coming towards you, so beware of that. It doesn't have to be in love. It could be to do with this envious person. There could be someone who wants to smile in your face but do you dirty behind your back. It doesn't have to be to do with love. It could be about love. It could be that they're envious of your love life, or they want somebody you have, because it says someone has eyes for your boo. But there's some manipulative person coming towards you, so be careful. Why the Ace of Cups? Someone's getting ready to, wow, Two of Cups. I was gonna say someone's getting ready to come towards you because they feel like you're not focusing on them and they don't want this to be over. They're trying to avoid an ending with you. So this could be that reconciliation situation. Or someone wants another chance. They're getting advice about this, about what to say maybe, or what to do. Why the Three of Pentacles? Something about your independence. Again, Nine of Pentacles, and you being very guarded, very strong, very serious. This person's scared. Nine of Wands, but they also don't want to walk away. This could be why they're getting advice, because they need advice. Why the Two of Swords? Yeah, somebody's heartbroken and they're trying to make a decision on what to do. This person has been holding back their feelings with the Page of Cups in reverse. They could also like struggle to express their feelings, but they are heartbroken. Three of Swords. Why the Eight of Swords in reverse? Yeah, some of you don't want to put in any more effort to this in this situation. You could feel like this person's being sneaky, or they're up to something, or you just don't trust them. Why the Empress? They also feel like you may be too good for them. They're obsessed as well. Ace of Wands in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. They're doubting themselves. You could be being stubborn, like not really wanting to budge at all until this person does what they need to do. Why the 8? Not 8. Why did I call it 8? This person could be getting ready to communicate. I was going to say 8 of Wands. Why the 4 of Wands? Yeah, you feel like the lack of movement could be annoying you. The fact that you can't really, well, you feel like you can't trust this person is making you want to focus on your stability and some type of success that you have going on or coming in with the 6 of Wands. You could be maybe growing on social media in the spotlight, just wanting to focus on yourself. Why the Lovers in reverse? Yeah, some of you don't trust this person. You could feel like they're dealing with somebody else, or they could feel like you are. There's something about somebody, you or them, being hesitant to make a move because of lack of trust here. It could be a Cancer, Taurus. What is going on with this Lovers in reverse? Tell me more. The Moon. Either you were indecisive in the past, or they are or were. This could be why you don't trust them. What else with that? Yeah, you're guarding your heart here from this person, but they're like trying to figure out how to come towards you. So let's see the main spread and see what's going on here. What are the messages for the collective? What are the messages for the collective? person could feel confused currently and possessive. And watching you. Page of Swords. They see you as someone who is like being distant from them. Could be an Aries for some of you. Why the Two of Cups in reverse? Yeah, Queen of Swords again. They feel like you're being distant. You have your guard up. You have really high standards. Again, could be independent. You could be financially stable, not putting up with any BS. They also see you as a star. So Queen of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, a star. And they feel like you're distancing from them. So again, this could be making them doubt themselves. They're definitely afraid. Could be an Aquarius. Why the Seven of Cups in reverse? The Hangman. And the Ten of Swords in reverse. They could be confused. Some of you could be like really focusing on being independent and focusing on yourself. And they're just like watching you. Maybe you're not paying them any mind, or like short responses. They're just noticing something here. Why the wheel, not the world. Why the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Wheel of Fortune in reverse again. They feel like they could have missed an opportunity here. The block for them is that you're not even fighting for the relationship. They feel like there's some type of block, something getting in the way. Why the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Two of Cups in reverse again. A lot of you, this person's confused. I don't know if you walked away from them without saying why, or you're acting different, or moving in silence, but they're like really focused on what's going on and why, and your behavior. Why the Ace of Swords? They think, okay, their fears being the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Lovers in reverse. They think that they're going to find out that the reason for your behavior is that there's someone else. The reason why you're not focused on them is because there's someone else. That's just what they think it could be, or what they're fearing it's going to be. Or that they'll come towards you to reconcile and you'll tell them that you've moved on. This is in their fears. If you have moved on, you've definitely, you definitely have this person in their feelings about that, because that's like really what they're focusing on and fearing. Why the Emperor in reverse? Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, Devil in reverse again. Could be a Capricorn. Again, Nine of Wands, them not backing down. Clarifying the Emperor, which is possessiveness. And Emperor in reverse. Them being possessive, they're not... Okay, let's see. Why the Knight of Swords? The Emperor in reverse again. Are you serious? And then they sense you becoming emotionally distant, but they're not saying how they feel either, or they just don't know how to. They're kind of just sitting there being obsessive, possessive. I guess this is them, the obsession, because Emperor in reverse twice. Why the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? This person, they just kind of feel shut out by you. I see them continuing to watch and figure out how to get to this Four of Wands. But they feel like you're focusing on building your own Four of Wands, your stability, and they keep feeling like they've messed up. Why the Nine of Pentacles? Why the Nine of Cups? Speaking of independence. Why the Nine of Cups? Position of what you need to know is that this person's planning to come towards you. Because again, with the Tower in reverse, if you're wanting to hear from them, they are going to take that leap because they feel like they're being pushed to do so. So there's some type of plan that they have going on when it comes to the Fool. Why the Six of Swords? This person may decide to work to make things right with you because they may be realizing how they've been unfair with the Justice in reverse. And then you got King of Pentacles, someone who's getting ready to step up and be more serious, stable. Let's see what else is going on here. What are the messages for the collective? What are the messages for the collective? The Chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing codependencies. Twin flame, yin and yang and balance, union and duality. Complement, polar opposites. The Runner, wow, look at that. Fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. You got Twin Flame, the Runner, and the Chaser. And then you've got a lack of confidence, self-sabotage, ego, fear and frustration. Again, this person's doubting themselves. They're kind of afraid. They have a lot of self-doubt. Love, unconditional, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. The Dragonfly, lighthearted, adapt, finding out and change. Things come into light and heal. Sword and Rose. Clarity, truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination, blowing kiss, unconditional love, again, twice. Giving plus receiving, fairness and love, affection returned. So it looks like things improve here. Once things come to light, because there's a lot of confusion. We also have old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Let's see what else is going on. What are the messages? Hiding pain behind shades. Again, this person is hiding their feelings. Ooh. Had enough. Copycat. You got back with X. So if this is an X, there could be a reconciliation, which came out earlier. But again, acting fake, wearing a mask basically. In love. You gotta watch your back, which has to do with an enemy. We'll see what's going on with that. Kiss my behind to the haters and getting closer. So yeah, I feel like this person is getting closer to saying how they feel, because they're just hiding right now. Why back with X? This person is asking. Queen of Cups was at the bottom of the deck before, and it still is after I shuffled. They're asking for advice from whoever about how to have a new beginning with you. Ace of Cups. Why hide in pain behind shades? They're watching you. So you could find this person watching because they want a do-over, but they're not saying it, at least not yet. They only know that you may not be paying attention to them as you used to, or you're acting different. Why watch your back? Okay, if you are in the spotlight, yeah, wow, someone's hating on you. Some of you are shining the Empress and the Sun. So when it comes to this envious person, it's because they're jealous. This is like high energy, you looking good, achieving your goals. Someone's upset. This could be someone who copies you with the copycat card. Why the copycats? Yeah, definitely copying energy. But it's someone who, they could have like a very chaotic energy. They could be all over the place, this person. They're the type who's all over the place. So they don't really create their own style or whatever it is. They just copy. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, what are the messages for the collective? What is going on? What are the messages? Busted, they got caught. Some of you are going to catch this person stalking you, watching you. The veil, denial. Which kind of goes with the mask, acting fake. Hiding their feelings. The Hanged Woman, new perspective. Discontent, uneasy, unhappy, ascension, leveling up. Someone is unhappy about you growing here. Secrets, hidden information. Unfinished business, loose ends. What's the hidden information? This person's in love with you. That's the hidden information. Wow. The Star, the King of Cups. What's hidden is this person's love. They're going to get out of their head and do something. Because even the High Priestess in reverse, that hidden energy, secrets. This person's hiding their feelings. But with the King of Pentacles in the outcome, it's definitely a good sign because they could be stepping up. Let's see. What are the messages for the collective? What's going on? Confused. Rejected. Yeah, this person, some of you are rejecting them, distancing. They're really confused by it. They're asking about this type of behavior. They're asking for advice from people. They don't know what's going on. It's in their feelings, the confusion. You got hustling, making it rain, focused on money, getting it. You got fake accounts, fake social media accounts to spy. They are watching because you got the Page of Swords. You got happiness, hater, blocked. If you block them, then the fake accounts page, fake accounts page. The fake accounts card was for you because, yeah, they would have to. What are the messages? Spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality, light, magic, and power. Digging, dirt digging, looking for dirt on you, or vice versa. This person who is hating because you are getting it here. They're looking for dirt on you. Clarify confused. Definitely this person's confused about your behavior. You could be like fully focused on forward movement. 8 of Wands. My happiness, hater. To me, this could be somebody who you no longer speak to. Like an ex-friend, ex-family member, family member you don't speak to. Somebody who feels like you are moving forward despite not speaking to them. They could have wanted to believe that you needed them, whoever this person is. For some, it could be an ex. It's more so looking like an ex-friend. What are the messages for the collective? What's coming up? Financial obligations. Shared investments. You got divine intervention, old flame. Boundaries, personal limits. Telepathic connection, secret love. Okay. Solitude, isolation, hermit mode, avoidant, inner work. Sudden realization, perception of insight, divine epiphany. This person's gonna wake up. There is some type of telepathic connection going on. They know that you set boundaries. They could be staying to themselves currently, confused, trying to figure out what's going on. You could be avoidant, or they are, but there is something about attachment here with the runner and chaser. Somebody is running from the situation, and somebody's chasing, or will be chasing here. Now let's see what's going on. What other messages? What else is coming up? Could be a long distance situation for some of you. Definitely communication coming in, texting, phone calls, online. If it's not long distance, they just feel the emotional distance. You got foreign themes and distance, family, origin, soul family groups. Control, releasing, taking back power. For some of you, this hater could be a family member. There's something about you not speaking to someone and them feeling like you needed them in order to win, in order to make it in life, in order to move forward. They're mad at you for shining and moving forward regardless. Your spiritual power. But this love situation, I feel like this person is communicating because, like, they will be communicating because they're confused. They want answers. If you're waiting for the communication, you got the 9 of Cups, which means you'll get what you want, especially being clarified by the Fool. And the Page of Wands being here, Page of Swords, and communication. What's the gossip about? This rumors card and gossip. It's actually this person talking about you. This person is telling people how you have just distanced yourself from them, how they don't want it to end. They could be venting because you got the Hermit here. I feel like this person is really in this Hermit mode. I feel like the only time this person is interacting with people is to ask for advice. But it could have to do with this whole releasing, taking back power with the Devil in reverse. Which means for some of you, it could also be that hater who is talking about how you distance yourself from them. Why the emotions and worry and fear? This person's worried that they're really worried about you walking away. The card is literally the same. Why obsession? Clarify obsession. This person's obsession for you is hidden. The High Priestess keeps coming out in reverse. But at least you have the Page of Wands, which means they could be getting ready to come and confess. There is a hidden obsession. With this person, they definitely have you on a pedestal. 6 of Wands. Why are they envy wanting what you have? There could be a person who is that person who's envying? 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Either someone's envying the fact that this person misses you so much and they don't want to move on, or this is this person, maybe they envy anyone you speak to. Because they are worried that you'll move on. Love is in reverse. Okay. What's going on with the Hermit? This person's planning 2 of Wands. They're just waiting for the right moment. I feel like, I don't know if they've gotten enough advice now or what, but there is something about them saying something. Purify avoidant, inner work. They could be learning about their attachment. They could be learning about inner work here. because you got the Hierophant. They could be studying this, and there are like books here. This person could be learning about how to do the inner work, because they want this reconciliation. Not seven. 5 of Swords in reverse. They want to come out of stress. 9 of Swords in reverse. So that could be a form of getting advice. This person could be learning about their situation and why they have a hard time saying how they feel. So also a good sign. This could be why the King of Pentacles is here. Anything else? Tell me more about the avoidant. Yeah, they definitely feel like they need to work on themselves. They could have been doing that lately. Because 10 of Cups in reverse, they miss you, and then 4 of Cups in reverse. Them realizing what they need to do. So yeah, you have a person here who is focused, okay? Focused. They may be secretly obsessed, but they're getting ready to speak. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.